These are the 6.1 and 6.2 notes, exponential functions and graphs, page 4. So now we're going to focus on the natural number, the natural base e. So e is a naturally occurring number. It is the natural rate of growth. So you will see this quite often. And you can find e, if you have a TI-84, in blue, right above the division sign. Okay. So we are just going to crank out and make sure we understand what's going on here. This is going to look like all of our other exponential graphs. It is going to have a y-intercept of 0, 1, and it is going to grow at the rate e. So for a, I'm going to plug in e raised to the negative 2 and get 0.13535 and change. And I will always go a little longer until I know what I need to round to at the very end. So this would be a great time to pause the video, plug in the next 3, make sure you are not having any problems with raising e to a power. If you paused, welcome back. E to the 0.25, we get 1.28402. I got e to the negative 0.4, 0.67032, and e to the 2/3, remembering that none of these values should end up being negative. We have got that asymptote at y equals 0, the x-axis, and until we start moving this around and up and down, that's going to be the lower boundary for our graph. Example 8, just simplifying using properties of exponents again. I can multiply in any order, so if it helps, I can rewrite this so my numbers are first, my e's are second. 4 times 7, that's 28. E to the 5 plus negative 8 gives me e to the negative 3. For b, I definitely want to simplify that square root first. Multiply the 3 and the 2 together, we get 6. Add the exponents, 2 plus negative 3, I get e to the negative 1. Sometimes you'll be asked to write this with positive exponents. And so you can always change this. So that we have no negative exponents. Okay. See, I've got the 18 over 3 part, that's 6. E to the 10 over e to the 5. Remember, when we are dividing, we subtract the exponents. I get 6e to the 5th. And D, important here to remember that this 2 applies to both the 11 and the e. I get 121. E, when we raise a power to a power, we multiply.